I'm Robert Gooley, and tonight we take a detailed look at LEGO. Thank you for joining us tonight on 60 Minutes. Tonight on 60 Minutes, we take a look at LEGO. LEGO, the universally recognised, repetitive building block toy, which has been a childhood favourite of children around the world since 1932. How has this most simplistic of toy stood the test of time against so many toy fads which have come and gone? Founded in 1932 and still a family-owned company, LEGO has suffered its share of troubles and needed to adapt their corporate and operational strategy along the way. After 70 years of continual growth, 2003 saw LEGO post a record $228 million loss, negative cash flows, and on the precipice of breaching debt contracts. Now, another 15 years later, LEGO sales have again dropped by 8%. Is history repeating, or is this a minor blip in the stellar recovery LEGO had instigated? Our reporter, Mariah Ostinger, spoke to Hågen Nordstrom, the CEO of LEGO between 2004 and 2007, who led their operational recovery through this time. Over to you, Mariah.
Mr. Knutstroop, can you please tell us what led to LEGO's troubles in 2002?
LEGO's patent expired in 1987 and the toy market industry was changing rapidly. There were a lot of cheaper imitation products that were entering the market and kids were soon just playing with video games. Unfortunately, our initial strategy has been to diversify, and that's what made us go away from our core strengths. We soon had brick and mortar stores, apparel, non-brick toys, and theme parks. This just further worsened our financial position.
So, how did you turn the situation around?
We had to reevaluate what our core competencies were, where we had drifted away from them, and how we can align our corporate strategy with these core competencies. Now, armed with this kind of a knowledge, we could then ensure that our operations were designed and run to support these core competencies. This included relaxing our traditional top-down approach and also empowering our managers. We also sought synergies from manufacturing, product development, and logistics, and integrated these units where such synergies existed.
Mr. Niels Christiansen, you've been the CEO of LEGO since October 2017. Could you please tell us a bit about the corporate strategy of LEGO and which aspects have helped LEGO to be a major player in the toy market for generations?
First, let me apologize for not being able to take your question in person, Mariah. You know, a life of a CEO doesn't always run as scheduled. LEGO is a leading brand in the toy markets where it is present. And this is due to its recognition by consumers as a quality intergenerational brand. And this comes also due to providing a wide range of LEGO kits suitable for many tastes, ages, genders, and generations. So despite having a simple building unit, which is the LEGO block, LEGO is still considered as an innovative, durable, and reliable company and brand. So our corporate strategy is to further build on those aspects, is to be more innovative. Not only this, but also to bring this innovation globally. In order to be able to do so, we need to strengthen our distribution capabilities, which will lead us to reaching our corporate core objective of being a global company, so expanding our international presence and at the same time increasing our top line revenues.
LEGO has recently announced an 8% fall in revenues for 2017, mostly due to a decline in sales. What has led to this change in fortune, and how do you plan to turn it around?
Yes, this is true. Our sales actually declined by 8% in 2017, and this is mainly due to decreased sales in North America and in Europe. So in order to come out of this situation, I aim to focus on three main operational improvements targeting the marketing, the sales, and the operations segments of LEGO. However, this is not enough. We need to make sure that any improvement LEGO is pursuing is melded and fully integrated with its core capabilities of design, manufacturing network, and sales network. To make it simple, we need to focus on what we make best, and this is the LEGO brick system. So our challenge is to find ways to modernize this brick system and to make it relevant for this generation. Not only this generation, but also for the generations yet to come.
Leading the operational transformation at LEGO is Mr. Abdul Rahman Dakak. And we would like to hear from you. How exactly has LEGO achieved this operational transformation?
Hello, Maria, and welcome to LEGO. Let me illustrate about your question. We have focused our streamlining manufacturing into 3 steps. Firstly, we utilize a large number of raw materials which are limited in the world, so which gave us an enormous buying power. Secondly, we have automated our manufacturing process, so we can have a detailed review of our control and to reduce the cycle time. Thirdly, we have modeled our distribution and sales volume and consolidated the storage and distribution facilities in every geographical area. Now let me talk about our automation and how our automated specialized molding combined with a strict control process resulted in an accuracy of 0.004 millimeter, which is almost the width of a human hair. What I need to explain here that how every molding brick we have can be fitted to another molded brick, which have a result that is controllable by our automated production line. Second, let me talk about how the automation production line is responsible for our packing and putting everything, the color, shapes, and everything. For example, here it's number 1, okay, and we have the second one, it's number 2. Everything is packed automated, okay, through our production line and packed automatically, so we can have the finished production, okay, in our packing. Then everything goes into the packing and to the customer. This is how our automation helped, and since then we haven't had any recall from the market.
Mr. Kikkenreder, you are the marketing director at LEGO. When we talked to Mr. Christiansen, he said it was very important for LEGO to make sure that LEGO is still relevant also for new generations. How are you achieving this?
Well, for over 85 years, LEGO is now running a successful business that is based on simple rectangular plastic building blocks. And for that reason, we can't and we shouldn't change this product, so we have to instead look for ways how we can modernize it. And for that reason, we are focused on partnering with popular movie and television characters such as Star Wars or Harry Potter to specifically appeal to this group of consumers. And beyond this, we also created the Lego Movie, which basically reversed the whole Lego strategy and moved the Lego characters into movie theaters, and this will then hopefully expose new consumers and help us to inspire and develop the builders of tomorrow.
Mr. K, who works at Megablocks, one of LEGO's competitors, has agreed to speak to me under anonymity. Mr. K, how exactly do you compete with LEGO?
LEGO has an emotional advantage and we just can't beat them. People grew up with playing LEGO and they want their children to experience the exact same thing. Now, they're willing to pay more as well for this nostalgia, but it's also because of the perceived high quality. Now, where does it leave us? Price. We have to compete just on price. Now, as price leaders, we also have to portray an image of being a quality product to draw a segment to this market. In 1987, when LEGO patents expired, we had no other option to take advantage of this price leadership, and we were able to achieve this with streamlined processes. However, Lego has caught up in this regard.
I'm here at the toy store to find out why people buy Lego. Excuse me, sir. Are you buying Lego for your child?
Oh, actually, it's for me. It's a little embarrassing, but I've been a Legos fan since I was a kid, and I'm a Star Wars fanatic, so I really just had to get the Star Wars Resistance bomber. I'm just going to have to hide it from my kids.
What is it that you like so much about Lego?
I really like the creativity. Today, it's the Star Wars Resistance bomber, but tomorrow, when I'm playing with my kids, it might be a spaceship, it might be a train, it may be a house. I really like the fact that I can sit down and play with my kids, and we both really enjoy it.
We also spoke to Yuvan, who is a very passionate Lego fan.
What else do you like about Lego, Yuvan?
I like when my mom and dad and my brother join me and we all work as a good team and we create the Lego.
What else do you create?
I create lots of things like houses, airplanes, boats, cars, trucks, 2-story houses, 3-story houses. And it's awesome!
I'm back with current CEO Niels Christiansen to get a glimpse into Lego's future. Sitting here in March 2018, what do you see as the biggest challenges for Lego moving forward?
We have to find ways of competing in a world going more digital. And at the same time, we have to find ways of bringing Lego into the digital world our children now play in. The challenge is not to repeat the mistakes of the past, recent or distant. And of course, we should not rest on our laurels. We have got to use our process transformations we have instigated to reduce costs, which will allow us to be price competitive for a quality product.